Research activities at COFA, UNSW are diverse and rigorous and span many different areas.
Opportunities are great because we are a faculty where there is fine arts, design, media arts, art theory and art education. So there are plenty of opportunities for cross-disciplinary research and interdisciplinary research. So I think it provides a lot more flexibility for students in terms of research.
The iCinema Centre for Interactive Cinema Research is a joint venture of the College of Fine Arts and the Faculty of Engineering, School of Computer Science and Engineering at University of New South Wales. It brings together researchers and postgraduate students in digital media, cinematic theory, multimedia design, computer science, cognitive science and software hardware engineering. The iCinema activities focus on experimental and theoretical research into immersive digital environments.
The interest is in what's called co-evolutionary narratives, so narrative that evolves from interactions between autonomous characters, and also the human participants or human viewers that would enter the iCinema environment.
Visual applications include all forms of the moving image, made visible on any type of screen and supported by a narrative.
In one particular project called the Humpy Project, we've taken some panoramic shots of a temple in India, and the hope is that you could walk around the site as if you were physically there, and you might meet people like the temple priests, or there are monkeys that inhabit this scene, so you might be confronted by the temple monkeys, or you may even have a conversation with the gods.
The Centre for Contemporary Art and Politics, CCAP, examines the contribution of visual culture to debates on current political themes and issues.
Well, as the director of the centre, I'm involved in overseeing all of these projects, which cover quite a broad area. Anything that really comes into the sphere of contemporary art and politics.
The centre runs an extensive public program with regular international conferences, seminars and exhibitions.
It's about the political dimensions of art practice and how art can actually contribute to the way we think about, really significant issues about the way that, politics impacts on people and on life experiences.
The Imaging the Land International Research Institute, ILRI, examines contemporary approaches to imaging the land, including Indigenous and non-Indigenous, local and international participants. What it is a bunch of people that are interested in ways of seeing and imaging the land. What it does is it takes students regularly from College of Fine Arts out to the desert, to Fowler's Gap Research Station, where they do an elective course in painting and drawing. So they're actually dealing directly with the landscape, and it can be in sculpture, photography, painting, all different kinds of media.
The Omnium project develops and designs systems that allow creative individuals to meet and work collaboratively from any location worldwide, using the internet as their sole communication device.
Omnium was an idea for a research project that I had back in 1998, and it was a response to the changing design industry in terms of the industry working far more with digital mediums and far more with technology and far more collaboratively.
The multidisciplinary Porosity Studio is an elite, cross-disciplinary research group that studies city structures and notions of public and private spaces.
The Porosity Studio initially was a kind of a think tank that I started here at the school when I was an adjunct professor, when I wasn't actually doing any teaching. And the idea was to start a discussion group between designers, sculptors, outside architects, and try and get a dialogue between the school and outside, dealing with primarily issues to do with art and architecture in public space.
The International Drawing Research Institute is an international consortium linking COFA UNSW with the Central Academy of Fine Arts in Beijing and the Glasgow School of Art in Scotland.
We certainly are looking outside the traditional fine art drawing processes. I mean, of course, that's perhaps the base of things that we're working from, but we're very keen to cross over not only cultural divides, but also outside in the wider community.